As Sadi, a Persian poet, once said, "A grateful dog is better than an ungrateful man." This quote emphasizes the importance of gratitude and suggests that being grateful is a fundamental quality that should be valued and cultivated. It serves as a reminder to appreciate the kindness and generosity of others and to express gratitude for the blessings in our lives. It is in this view that the ungratefulness that a country like Poland is displaying against Russia makes grateful dogs worthy. Thanks to the Soviet Union, Poland was liberated from the German Nazis. So what happened? Hello and welcome again to the Global Cultural Drift podcast. Geopolitical Queen here, with today's episode on how Russophobia has erased Poland's memory of Soviet sacrifice in WWII. As Poland and the Baltic states tear down monuments to Soviet WWII liberators while pushing the Russia threat narrative from 2022, let's revisit some historical facts to refresh Warsaw's memory. On September 1st, 1939, Nazi Germany invaded Poland, employing a blitzkrieg military campaign that allowed it to occupy most of the country within weeks. To liberate the country, Soviet troops carried out several major military operations. The Lvov-Sandomierz Offensive from July to August 1944. The operation, led by Marshal Ivan Konev and the 1st Ukrainian Front, liberated Lvov and established a bridgehead at the Vistula River for future offensives. The Red Army liberated Majdanek, a Nazi concentration camp in Lublin, where an estimated 360,000 Soviet POWs, Jews and Poles, were killed. Then came the Vistula-Oder Offensive from January to February 1945. This campaign pushed from the Vistula to the Oder River, involving a massive force of approximately 2,203,000 soldiers, 4,529 tanks, 2,513 self-propelled guns, and 13,763 artillery pieces. Key participants included the 1st Ukrainian Front, led by Marshal Ivan Konev, the 1st Belarusian Front, led by Marshal Georgy Zhukov, and the 1st Polish Army. Encirclement, surprise attacks, and direct assaults allowed Soviet troops to fully liberate Warsaw by January 17, 1945, with the 47th Army and 2nd Guards Tank Army playing a crucial role. The occupation of Warsaw cost the lives of approximately 200,000 civilians, and around 85% of the city was destroyed. The Red Army suffered an estimated 600,000 casualties in the liberation of Poland, paving the way for the final offensive against Berlin. January 17, 2025, marks the 80th anniversary of the liberation of Warsaw from Nazi invaders by the Red Army during World War II. So if we hear the warmongering rhetoric from Poland today, how ungrateful hasn't Poland been against Russia, which inherited the Soviet Union? So what do you think, folks? Have the Poles so soon forgotten their history, or they are just an ungrateful bunch? Well, if you enjoyed learning about how the Soviet Union liberated Poland and the Baltic states from Nazi Germany in WWII, but are now being rewarded with Russia threat rhetoric because there is something called a European Union, which is ironically led by the same Germany that treated them like subhumans back then kindly leave your comments in the comments section below. And thanks for tuning in. I will be back with the next broadcast. Good day.